singing a song with your hand over your heart. It happens by people stepping forward and saying, we are better than this.
So just to, I guess, end the conversation, what do you think this means for athletes moving forward? Do you think fewer are going to say anything?
It's going to continue. I think that just as Jackie Robinson stepped forward and paid a heck of a price, I'm convinced after talking to him, as well as watching his career throughout from World War II until he died, that what he did shortened his life. The same as Smith and Carlos and Bill Russell and Jim Brown and Muhammad Ali and Arthur Ashe and Kurt Flood and all of those great athletes, Kenny Washington, Woody Strode, all those athletes who paid a price. It was so hard on Woody Strode. He said when he came out of UCLA and integrated the NFL in 1946 that if heaven is desegregated, I don't want to go. That's how hard it was on him. So at the end of the day, it's going to continue. These coming years are going to involve athletes dealing with issues that are well this side of the social political horizon. They will be taking stands, they will be paying prices, and there will be people who will be very unhappy about it. But there is nothing more American than a Jackie Robinson or Bill Russell or Smith and Carlos or an Arthur Ashe.
Talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying now? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers. None of that shit that's on TV. You know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood view. You know? Representation of black people, period, on the bench. Because we don't know who Clarence Thomas is representing. He's sitting on a Supreme Court, sitting on a bench, smelling like cocoa butter.
2, 3, 4, 5. We live. Welcome to Hoodview Politics, where we go into a detailed dive into politics from a hood point of view. I'm Rabbit Jones.
And I'm Tony, the #1 soul brother. And welcome to Hoodview Politics Monday night, whatever live stream.
You best believe it. If you're new here, you have no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
But you've been here before, you know what's going on here.
Right.
We chasing those magazine coons. Magazine coons and your Puerto Ricans too. You know what I'm saying, Doc? You on the list.
Damn.
You know?
A lot of people.
It's Monday, and appreciate everybody for tuning in. Appreciate everybody, man, to take the time out to subscribe. We appreciate y'all a whole lot. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the new year. Hope you can help us with that. You know what I'm saying, dog? And we're going to be here, you know what I'm saying, through this whole journey. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Right on.
What's going on with you?
Oh, man, just chilling. Trying to get all this new old wild shit about to come our way. Yeah. Like this.
It been a lot of money. Like,
man, I ain't got
it been
words
so much
for this shit
going on as far as motherfuckers reacting to what happened, right? And the fact that we coming off the streets, y'all gotta remember one thing about this whole dynamic here, that it's elites and it's motherfuckers that under elites and they sympathetic with elites because they want to be in their spot, and those people look down on somebody. And this is the podcast you have here. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones they look. Let's not forget now the whole bigger picture of this. You know what I'm saying? We want to vote the right way, but y'all gotta realize who we really are here. You know what I'm saying? In the bigger picture of this shit.
But we getting what we get. That's what happened. We told people, I don't give a fuck who you vote for. Just vote. Because you think your vote don't matter. And it's times like this that you realize that your vote really do matter. So I say, hey, if this is the direction the country got to go into now in the MAGA world, hey, we about to see some shit we ain't never seen. So I mean, And if you don't know, you already don't like it. There's a lot of buyer's remorse out there because this is the strangest thing I've seen. They won, but they don't say shit. You think they lost? All the MAGA and black MAGA just want to come on here and tell us we was wrong about what was going on. Told them that they don't give a fuck about y'all for real. We tried to tell y'all that, but y'all fucked around and you found out. FAFO hashtag.
Now, it's a lot of shit me and my man diagnosed. Again, we're not political motherfucking what's that called? Scientists, whatever the fuck that is.
We ain't scientists.
We ain't been to school for none of this shit.
These two regular ass niggas.
We've been right about a lot of shit here. Diagnosing politics. That's not our fault. We just see it and read it the way we see it. You know what I'm saying? Right
on.
Now, America has just voted for a racist. There's just no way around that right there. So with that as your backdrop, right? When people run around this joint on the internet or in newscasting is trying to make this out to be, well, 74 million people voted for him. So hey.
Right. So if you turn on the news one day and you see David Duke walking to the White House to visit Trump,
you can't be surprised at that.
You don't be surprised when that
now,
shit
Black
happen.
MAGA, they might be surprised.
Now they might be, and they basically tell y'all, y'all niggas didn't vote for me anyway, and y'all know how it is about motherfuckers that don't vote for them. You get Nathan. So us and this blue state that we live in, we gonna get fucked royally.
True. Like, all right, so recently, this is my problem. So, all right, the two parties have had an issue because ever since Trump came in, right? The Republicans had nowhere to go, the real Republicans.
Right.
And what they did is massage their bitch asses into the Democratic Party, right?
Okay.
And behind Kamala Harris and everything she was standing for, including Dick Cheney and them fools, right?
Right.
So they had nowhere else to go.
No.
Right. And now you're seeing it play out as far as TV and all that, really. Because he threatened to take everybody's license that talk shit about him.
Yep.
Right? So if you NBC, whoever the fuck own that, if you motherfucker CNN, whoever the fuck own that, if Fox don't ain't got to worry about it. They already up his ass. So that's nothing they got to worry about. No. But any other channel, ABC, is shitting bricks now.
Yeah.
Soon as he won, they start shitting bricks. And they start thinking, what we got to do now so he won't fuck around and take our shit and fuck with us all day for 4 years. And we can't really make no money because he going to be having us on investigations or whatever the fuck he going to be doing to us.
Now.
Or shutting us down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, y'all who wanted to believe Trump when he said, I don't know nothing about no damn Project 2025. Now, you see how he was lying with all these cabinet positions, and he's filling with people who wrote certain parts of the Project 2025. The motherfucker that wrote the part about the FCC, that's who we put in charge of the FCC. Man.
So far, everybody he nominated is a fucking animal abuser or rapist.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally. These are the people he nominated, which is who he is. Since you know this motherfucker, he ain't no pets. Do Trump got a dog? A cat?
No.
A fish?
Hell,
he don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about a pet.
Now you see what I'm saying? So he done nominate people that abuse dogs, abuse motherfucker. Then you get rid of my man on Black Ink because he smacked the dog with the chair. But it's okay for these motherfuckers to shoot a dog in the head.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And get nominated to the cabinet. Now you see what I'm saying?
This is not good.
2 of his motherfucking nominees are rapists. Allegedly, but really.
And one is
allegedly, but really.
And one of them is allegedly.
But they really is though.
And one of them is allegedly using drugs.
This is the people he putting in.
In addition to paying young chicks to hump him and his friends. Man, this shit is sick. This motherfucker under investigation for sex trafficking.
So think about this. So most people will come on TV or MSNBC, CNN, and be like, all right, we can't keep saying that because 74 million people voted for him.
Can't say shit.
But they keep skipping on the fact that 74 million voted for him the first time, 74 million voted for him the second time, 74 million voted for him this time. It's the same fucking amount. So for them to act like now, oh, you know what? Hey, they chose him, so we got to agree with him. Do you agree with racist shit?
No.
Do you agree with taking rights from women?
Ooh.
So how do you start to say, now I agree with 74 million knuckleheads just because they agree with racism? What do you mean? I don't know. Is that me? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Do you start agreeing with racism now because he won? Like, does that make any fucking sense now? That don't mean anything. That means you gotta inform the motherfuckers that's been misinformed. Like those knucklehead ass Latinos, men that fuck around and voted for this jackass.
I mean,
they gotta be informed.
All that shit come with the package with this motherfucker. So the racism, all that shit built in. So you know what you're getting and you know what you're voting for. So
exactly. Yeah. So then don't be on TV saying, well,
oh my
74 million people voted for him, so we gotta do what he say. Now that brings me to when I used to always growing up be like, how the fuck people let people get hung? How the fuck do people put into the government that a black person is 1/5 of a person? How the fuck do people put in the government that black person can't drink out of his water fountain? And we're seeing how this happened now. Brainwashing motherfuckers.
Yeah. But
growing up, I was always curious to why would a nation itself back racist shit and put it into the government rules and regulations? I was always curious to that growing up. But now I figured it out. This is it right here. And you also have some black people as motherfucking coons in the crew that helps this shit. And it's all laid back in our history, bro. It's always the same dynamic.
These two motherfuckers.
Which brings me to
these two.
Anybody, see, most of the people that's in our orbit is not advanced in politics, bro. So they normally probably don't even know who fucking Morning Joe and Mika is, right? They probably won't even know what the cabinet is that he put in there. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, people that don't pay attention.
They just don't care about none of that shit.
Yeah,
the motherfucker's president or he not.
Yeah, that's all.
You feel me? So, and most black women can't take that.
Mm-hmm.
So these fools right here, which me and my man been telling y'all since the beginning, that these two are fucking Republicans. Do not be misled by these two clowns.
She's a Democrat.
Because
he's a Republican.
No. She could be whatever the fuck she wants. She the dynamic of the MAGAs. She do whatever the fuck this clown do.
Yeah,
she's a fucking MAGA woman. Right on display.
Yeah.
She sat beside this motherfucker. Watch the show. Bitch can't talk. She say one word, he back in. She tried to lay down what we about to talk about. He cut her off. So get the fuck out. She literally a MAGA woman on live TV debating MAGA shit.
Yeah, she used to be. She used to be.
She literally is on TV for 3 hours and say 10 minutes worth of shit.
Yeah. She get one segment.
She literally sit here and write the whole time on her thing and never say whatever the fuck she just wrote.
Yep. That's why they keep.
He is the dynamic of a MAGA, literally in a Republican Party. Yeah. Even though these people is not with the taking away the amendments. I mean, what's the name?
Okay.
They ain't with that. They ain't with the rules and regulations get switched around. They just not with that type shit. But the racism part and all the being nasty to motherfuckers, that's not a thing to them. They don't care.
But see, motherfuckers.
Mika and Joe, anybody know what we talking about?
And as far as Joe Scarborough go, if motherfuckers that don't go back to the Clinton years, his ass was in Congress. He was a congressman.
He was the MAGA then.
Yeah. He voted to impeach Bill Clinton.
He was the MAGA
for Monica Lewinsky.
Whatever the fuck his name. Joe Scarborough was the MAGA in the 90s. Right? So, but he's still a politician that will not cross the rule of law and type shit like that.
Yeah.
Trump does that. That's the only thing that fucks these two up.
Yeah.
Right? Anything else he do is irrelevant to him because they sucked his dick.
But he left the party.
2016, I don't give a fuck about him leaving the party. 2016, they was the dick suckers.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Trump don't give a fuck about nobody. And he turned on these bitch niggas. Oust them. Let everybody know that they fucking.
Yep.
Remember that. Y'all gotta remember.
Trump outed him.
Y'all gotta remember how this went down.
Yep.
When he first got elected, they sucked his dick. Had him on the TV 24/7.
Yep.
And T oust their ass. Can you remember? He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck.
If you give him some information, you fucked.
He was on Morning Joe every morning. Fox wasn't even.
They started this shit
at the time. Fox or no other media outlet really took Trump.
Nobody was taking him serious, but these clowns. They weren't
taking him serious at the time. But he was calling in from wherever the fuck he was at, and
what started these
every
two
morning.
And Trump, the first clash they ever had after them sucking his dick from balls to nuts, was when he said he wanted a Muslim ban, right?
Yep.
And Joe Scarborough, that's the only thing he disagreed with. Up until then, be racist. But a Muslim ban is something completely different. And from that point on, when he said something to Trump about that, they haven't been on the same page. He threw them out. He said, fuck them. He started talking about them in speeches. Oust their ass. Then let everybody know they fucking with each other.
Yep.
And then get married, whatever the fuck they did after that. Uprooted their whole plans, what they was doing.
Yep.
That's why they switched to fuck him, and they started going on him for 7 years.
Did.
Now, with that backdrop, I need y'all to listen to this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Listen to these fools. Was this today or yesterday? I'm not clear what
this came out. Yeah, hold on. This shit came out this morning.
This morning. So listen to these two this morning.
Here we are. Over the past week, Joe and I have heard from so many people, from political leaders to regular citizens, deeply dismayed by several of President-elect Trump's cabinet selections, and they are scared. Last Thursday, we expressed our own concerns on this broadcast and even said we would appreciate the opportunity to speak with the president-elect himself. On Friday, we were given the opportunity to do just that. Joe and I went to Mar-a-Lago to meet personally with President-elect Trump. It was the first time we have seen him in 7 years.
Now, we talked about a lot of issues, including abortion, mass deportation, threats of political retribution.
Wait, before we go any further. So, these two fools, right, first sucked his dick. T turned on him.
Yep. And
now back to sucking his dick. Why? There's nothing into this. He going to be president. You can't stop him. and he's gonna be president for 4 years and nothing they can do. So now MSNBC, which is they on their channel, and they the lead motherfuckers on political shit, have to drop their fucking knees and suck Trump orange dick.
Yep.
So their ass won't get canceled because they the main motherfuckers against Trump. MSNBC.
Yeah,
think about it, bro. Think about what's happening here.
When motherfucking what was Trump pushing that damn shit? I lost my train of thought. But anyway, with Trump in the damn, I lost my goddamn train of thought. No,
these two fools were sucking his dick from day A.
From day one. They've been telling y'all, Joe Scarborough been telling y'all about the Trump revenge tour. That Trump, hey, he getting everybody back. Everybody who thought did him wrong in his first administration, he getting them back. He done started with them two. He probably called them up. Get your punk ass down here. I want to see both of y'all pronto. Because if you could request to talk to the motherfucking president-elect, why wasn't that an interview? If you said that you asked to talk to Trump, because Trump said come on down, whatever the fuck, according to y'all, how could you not take that opportunity to make it an interview? So that tell me right then and there, y'all went down to motherfucking Mar-a-Lago and Trump put foot to ass. So, like you said, in order for them not to get canceled, they broke down, they kissing ass. You gonna tell it like we want it told.
And like you said, 90 minutes with him.
He broke.
You smart. Yeah. You just hit it on the nail. This should have been just an interview on your channel.
Right.
Why had it be a hidden 90-minute thing?
Right. Now.
So anything you say after that is bullshit. He gonna expose your ass eventually within this 4 years of what actually happened in that meeting. Now you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. On the real.
And then he gonna hold that over their head and make them suck his dick.
Yeah.
We're gonna tell by the way they coverage this motherfucker.
On the real.
That's what Whoopi would say.
Yeah. You could be very well seeing the beginning of the MSNBC, because they are going to fuck them NBC News all out. They gonna.
But the problem is, people that watch NBC can tell if all of a sudden y'all taking your gloves off of Trump.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying?
But you gotta understand,
man, Marlon Joe, they done took their gloves off. They done put the dick in his mouth.
We gotta. Matter of fact, it's something I brought up about a year or so ago. The heads of these motherfucking networks, the cable networks, the motherfucker that run CNN. He's a Trump mega donor. The motherfucker that run, well, we already know what Rupert Murdoch and Fox do. And the motherfucker that run the MSNBC, the news division, whatever the fuck is under, he's a Trump mega donor. So them motherfuckers, they probably didn't got Trump called a motherfucker, called them, yeah, or they whatever, or they already had it arranged. Don't worry about it. When we gonna break their ass down first. You look, you see in the beginning and end of MSNBC as we know it, and they just fucked Morning Joe. They fucked them first because they really set the tone for the day, because they had a 3-4 hour political morning show. So they had everybody.
But that's the thing. If you Trump, you can't have 3 hours of somebody over there joint ragging you all day.
Right.
So you put a foot in that shit.
So he broke, he started there with them.
Because he ain't worried about, man, come on. Fox, they gonna come on.
Yeah, I mean,
They gonna fluff pieces ass all day.
Okay, they got Rachel Maddow, but she ain't on every night. Ain't really no superstar.
He not worried about the late night shit. He's just worried about doing the day, like him and the people that come after them are gonna shut the fuck up. And that's what he means.
Nah, now
if you don't shut the fuck up, we're gonna cancel this whole fucking network.
Yeah, so but
fuck y'all.
Now Trump got it so they got it so they can send whoever the fuck they want on the MSNBC and Morning Joe to say whatever the fuck they want them to say, how they want to say, whether it's true,
and they're not gonna push.
And I bet you won't be no pushback.
They're not pushing no more.
Against political opponents and media outlets. We talked about that a good bit. And it's going to come as no surprise to anybody who watches this show, has watched it over the past year or over the past decade, that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of issues, and we told him so.
What we did agree on was to restart communications. My father often spoke with world leaders with whom he and the United States profoundly disagreed. That's a task shared by reporters and commentators alike. We had not spoken to President Trump since March of 2020, other than a personal call Joe made to Trump on the morning after the attempt on his life in Butler, Pennsylvania. In this meeting, President Trump was cheerful. He was upbeat. He seemed interested in finding common ground with Democrats on some of the most divisive issues. And for those asking why we would go speak to the president-elect during such fraught times, especially between us, I guess I would ask back, why wouldn't we?
Right on. We know why wouldn't you? They told your asses. And y'all knew it was coming when she lost. They coming for your ass. They coming for Morning Joe.
Okay, so I'm telling bitch why wouldn't she?
Right.
You two bitch ass motherfuckers, including your Goldilocks ass, was sitting on this fucking channel telling them how bad it was for women. You even had your own shows for women.
Yeah.
Pushing the fact that the rights are being taken away.
Yeah.
And all. So when you go in there for the 90 minutes, what's the negotiation? He taking rights away, right? What's the conversation then? And what do you want to talk about? What is it that you need to explain and have a conversation with? What's the conversation about?
But see, then we catch him in another lie, because he talked about everything. We talk about the border, we this and that, and he ran off about 10 things he said they talked about in 90 minutes. He a goddamn lie. You ain't talk about that many things with Trump, that many issues. Like he gonna tell y'all enough to see what he gonna tell you that's gonna satisfy you, that he telling you the whole story or giving you the whole plan or whatever. So that's bullshit.
Like, then again, it's not like they going in as Democrats saying, even though my candidate lost, $6,000 candidate, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Can we talk about some of that? No. These are actual Republicans, bro. Right. They go in there trying to suck his dick so he can be access to. Yeah. They want to have access to him and his administration while they doing this fucked up ass morning show in the fucking morning, piece of shit ass show that now they gonna flip flop into sucking this asshole all fucking morning. It's just that bottom line.
Yep. And by them setting the tone on that side of the aisle, because it was a left-leaning channel, now it's gonna gradually get pulled to the right. You're starting with motherfucking Morning Joe. He gonna watch. He gonna get some little breaking news shit. They'll throw him a bone here and there, but man, he gonna model whatever he's
Fox doing.
Yep, he's about to say he's a mouthpiece. He's about to be a mouthpiece.
That's it. Both of them. She gonna try to do a little pushing back, but you gotta remember she says two things a whole 3 hours. Yeah. So that pushback gonna be irrelevant.
See,
it's not gonna be really a pushback.
I bet what the plan was to get to fire them motherfuckers, will get them fired. This shit happened too motherfucking quick.
The thing is, these two are the flagships of the channel,
right? And
right now they feel like they have to suck his dick because they don't want their channel. They don't want to come off this channel.
Yeah,
they don't want to get going to YouTube and all that shit.
Right.
They want to stay where they at. And right now, if they stay where they at and disagree with him for another minute, this whole channel is in jeopardy.
Man, it's gonna start.
That's the fucking problem.
And you're right. It's gonna start with the motherfucking show that's on first and the biggest show right now, and it's gonna bleed all the way through the whole fucking lineup.
Now, it's not gonna have no Rachel Maddow. The day she leave that channel is when we know they was forcing her to shut the fuck up.
Right.
My man, come on 8:00.
Now, Joey
Chris
Reed,
Matthew, Chris is
Chris
Hayes. Chris Hayes. If he leaves his channel and be on YouTube, now we know that they was trying to muzzle him and shut him the fuck up for actually going into the details of fucked up shit, which these two do, right? Even though they're Democrats, they still digging the wrong shit, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna get shut up. If them two leave the channel, it's fucked.
If Joy Reed,
it's fucked. Joy Reid, they already know gonna come from a black angle. You know what I'm saying?
Are you talking
so
about,
that's why she did. Same thing with Al Sharpton. They already know what he is. Yeah. That's why they did. Right. It's the people that's the misogynist. It's in between people.
Al, I don't think Al long to be on TV.
He's still gonna be there.
Nah, I think
they're not gonna fuck with him. He got that channel.
Buy that motherfucker out.
He does what he want on that. He the producer of that.
Hey.
They let him do what he want.
Hey.
Now, if he was to leave, this is a whole catastrophe. Complete catastrophe, bro.
That motherfucker, like I said,
but he's not leaving.
The motherfucker that run MSNBC is a Trump megadon.
True, but you already know who Al Sharpton is, right. Though. So you put that on for a reason. He there for a reason. They're not gonna take him off.
They might buy. They might buy him out.
Al Sharpton starts switching up. Now we in trouble.
But
he will leave first, like you said.
They got the FCC, so
he will leave first.
Al
Sharpton will lead the whole station first before he do that jackass shit.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna. I don't think they're gonna fire him, but they're gonna try to fire him without firing him. but
he'll tell us though. He'll be like, "Look, these motherfuckers wouldn't let me talk no more."
Yeah. So
we ain't got to worry about him. That's why they ain't gonna fuck with him.
He had it good with somebody because shit, he went from having a 5-day show.
Because when he first started, it wasn't ran by Republicans. They gave him free reign to do what he wanted.
Yeah. So but then
they changed it just Sunday. So at least they giving him something.
Yeah, they was still putting him off to him because it was a little bit of a wondering why him and Joy Reid stayed at the time, or they kept him and Joy Reid. Yeah. And like Al was in somebody's pocket or somebody's in his pocket, or whatever. Fucking.
5 years of political warfare has deeply divided Washington and the country. We have been as clear as we know how in expressing our deep concerns about President Trump's actions and words in the coarsening of public debate. But for nearly 80 million Americans, election denialism, public trials, and January 6th were not as important as the issues that moved them to send Donald Trump back to the White House with their vote. Joe and I realize it's time to do something different. And that starts with not only talking about Donald Trump, but also talking with him.
As somebody close to Donald Trump told me this past weekend, this is a president who's not seeking re-election. So maybe, just maybe, now could be the time for both parties to get to work.
Hold tight. Okay. This came from Donald Trump's what that thing? True Social. Said this morning, Morning Joe and Mika, who owe their careers to me, went on their show and claimed to have met with me. They made it sound like we had a summit. The truth is, Joe begged to meet with me after our big win, and when I finally agreed, he approached me like a scalded dog. He should consider himself lucky that I didn't have him thrown out of beautiful Mar-a-Lago. Mika was charming as usual. No, he didn't. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I gotta see if he did that for real.
It's irrelevant because it's obviously what they're doing. Okay, so it's clear.
Yeah, he just ended them.
It doesn't matter because everybody that been watching politics seen them at the beginning and what they was with Trump. He's a Republican, and that's that. Yeah. It's real simple. They got disgusted with his outright racism because they can't defend that. They got disgusted with his outright bigotry. They can't defend that. So that was the only thing they had a problem with. They don't give a fuck about tax cuts for the rich. In fact, they don't care. That's cool. He's a fucking Republican. So everything he's saying is something that doesn't matter to them. Even the mass deportations, they don't give a fuck.
They wouldn't.
None of that matters. The only thing that matters to them was the rule of law. And then when they start fucking with women's rights, that's when she start having a voice. Real simple, bro.
And motherfucker, hey, look,
these motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They're Republicans,
right? Joe Scarborough was whatever you say he is, a Republican. He been that way. That's been his worldview. It's always been his worldview. But people inside of the party don't like inside of the party now don't like Joe Scarborough. You know,
it's no party. They MAGAs now.
They MAGA now. So I'm telling you, MAGA don't like Joe Scarborough, and and they gonna. Oh man, they gonna torture that dude.
No, they gonna be back in their right graces because every morning they're gonna be like, well, at least this person, he's cool. The mass deportation is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's a mass deportation. Like, bruh, that's how they about to do this stuff. Simple as that. They gonna act like mass deportation ain't bad. Stripping everybody women's rights is not bad as they thought it was. Just taking everybody's rights is not as that bad. Get the fuck out of here.
Everybody they talk breezy about over the years, they gonna sit on Morning Joe to just punk their ass. Man, fuck, they ain't gonna say shit back. You say the fuck you want to say, and talk to that motherfucker ain't any kind of way you want. Had the FCC shut his ass out down.
Man, fuck Joe Scarborough.
And what he's telling y'all,
all these clowns, bro.
And now he's telling the rest of y'all out there that if you don't fall in line. Like these two motherfuckers fell in line.
Scared the shit out of the two top motherfuckers. And guess who already in line? Don't even have to worry about smooching them in the face. And CNN, the motherfuckers that had that debate. What's her name? Dana Bash and the other clown ass fool. They ain't got to worry about them two. They already in his ass.
That let that motherfucker lie.
They ain't got to worry about it at all. So he already got control of the fucking media completely. He done made his top adversaries suck his ass on live TV after doing that shit for 9 years, faking like they hate him. Fuck these two. And that bitch is a MAGA. He's a MAGA. That bitch can't even talk as a woman. That's a MAGA. That bitch ass nigga won't even let her talk. That's a MAGA. Fuck them two. He's been Republican since the beginning. Fuck him. And they in where they supposed to be. Yeah. Don't come on TV acting like you fucking Democrat no more. Nah. Come on TV and be who you fucking are. A MAGA that's mad that he taking women's rights away. That's it. Yeah. If he stopped fucking with women's rights, you would suck his ass. Fuck y'all too. And stop worrying about these fools like this fool. Same thing happened with motherfucking my girl on motherfucking The View.
Oh my.
The same shit with Whoopi. Looking at these fools like, bro.
Like, really?
Bro. And what look at The View. What would you see? White people is really not worried about it no more. They give up. They don't care. Let's talk to him. He's friends now. Why? These bitches are white. The overall problem with Trump, he's a bigot and a racist. That does nothing to white people. So once he win, white people show their true colors. Oh, it ain't that bad. So what? We can make it 4 years. He could. That person's not that bad. Mass deportations, not gonna be as serious as he said it was gonna be. That's how white people get now. Yeah. They forgetting that women, black people, minorities, still in a bad situation, like you explained before you start sucking his dick again. What? Motherfuckers.
I mean, this how they got them people all discombobulated and fucked up in the head. It's like the shit with the Affordable Care Act.
Jackasses.
I'm seeing things out here where they say it's on social media, whatever, but a lot of people commenting on it. That shit. I forgot the fuck I was gonna say again.
What?
That fuck was you talking about?
Huh? Oh shit.
The hell? Oh my god.
Mika. Oh. She don't even talk, really. She a woman, she don't even talk about women's rights. But that's the only thing that really fucked them up. Was women's rights what got her mad.
Yeah.
And just the rule of law got him mad. But everything else they was cool with. They ain't give a fuck. They white. Same thing with The View. The two bitches that's on there that's white.
About The View.
The two white bitches have no problem with this no more.
They don't have no problem with it.
It's over.
They was already one of them, one with the long dark hair. She was a MAGA Republican anyway. She worked for Mike Pence.
Oh yeah, she was in administration. So
yeah, she was in administration. And then the other one, you always had to have another one. But this is still the strangest shit I've ever seen after an election. Neither side it seems like both sides are sad. You don't see the gloating. You don't, man. It's like, yeah. It's what they mean by when they say you can win and still lose. Y'all won. Now they telling y'all and putting the people in place to tell y'all what the fuck they was doing. That's what you voted for. Man, you got 2 years. You stop this. You can put a stop to this train. So you got like we got 2 years. Y'all gotta, if y'all got senators up and know who they are and vote for them. If you got congressmen, mayors, governors, shit, we need all that. Because not only do they have the motherfucking Republicans or MAGA Republicans, whatever you want to call them, they got the majority in everything in the fucking country. They got the fucking House, the Senate. So the federal government is MAGA. Now you go to all of these motherfucking we got 50 states. Over half of the states are red. So and you got they got the majority, so they got the majority in governorships that run the fucking states. So everybody need to, find out who these candidates are, talk to these candidates, study these candidates, and vote for the whoever you get behind, back that person, and you gotta take seats back everywhere. It ain't, hey, when they said it was a red wave, them motherfuckers running not only the country, they got the majority of governorships and states. This shit is not good. And I think they got I don't know if they got mayorships. They might got that too.
My thing is, it's so hard for me to motherfucking understand how people that went to college, that's on these channels, that's in Congress, that don't understand what to do here. They don't understand what happened. It's the hardest thing that it's clear that half of the country is misinformed about real facts, right? Yeah. And not only that, half of the country has been trained to care about shit that's irrelevant in their life. For example, Trump runs for president. He makes you worry about what he wants you to worry about.
Yeah.
Like Democrats run for president and they go around and ask people what the problem is. That's how you learn about people needing health care, and that's how you got Obamacare. Trump, he tell you what your fucking problem is, and he gonna tell you he gonna fix your problem. And he tell you the reason why you have that problem. He gave you the problem. He ain't asked you what the problem was. He gave it to you and told you he gonna fix it. And that's the difference. And once a motherfucker tell you, you know what? The border's getting ran over. Even if you live on the border and you ain't seen a motherfucker soul come cross it. Then you see what I'm saying?
He ain't got no proof of it.
Yeah.
The numbers don't add up. But he gonna tell you, hey, you gonna believe me or your lying eyes.
So that comes down to misinformation first, bigotry, racism, misogyny, period. So you could take a slice out for that. And people be like, man, it ain't all about that. Yes, it's the core of the whole nuts and bolts of this, bro. Then it's misinformation. It's those two things. Now, she can win over misogyny, right? She can win over racism, right? She can't win over those two things and misinformation.
Yeah,
that's too much.
You throw lies up in there. And
that's a lot. Even for Biden.
That's
Biden had to go against misinformation, racism, misogyny, and call them Genocide Joe. Think about that. You're accusing him of killing people. Like, Tony, the one thing about this thing I didn't realize, bro, is Republicans paint this picture of a person that's motherfucking condoning kids in a pizza shop.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? Like, it makes it seem like me and you condone that or something.
No.
But it's not really happening for real. You understand? So they'll make these people be scared of stuff that me and you would be like, hell no, we don't agree with that. You know what I'm saying? If that was actually happening. But it's not happening. So you got to explain to them that's not happening first. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole different dynamic of what's happening here. People are taking information that is false. And just that's what's happening, period. If people get the right information, all you have to deal with racist people and people that don't want women there, you can still win with that. If you could take off the people that's misled off information, though. You feel me?
Yeah. I see what you're saying. They got a base with misogynists and racists.
Exactly. But the misled people, that's the problem.
But you can mislead a good amount of people. Yeah, that put you over the top.
That's the serious problem.
You know? And
now, how do you fix that problem? Because me and you wouldn't agree with no senator having a pizza shop with kids in it.
No, I wouldn't agree with that.
Like, really, though? So that makes a Democrat be woke. That will, let's say you live in these states that vote Republican, right? And believe this stuff. You're looking at people like me and you as people that support a person that would take kids in a pizza shop. A person that would take a kid to school and change their whole sex before they come home.
Right.
Now you see what I'm saying? The fact that they being misled makes us look like somebody that's supporting some jackass shit. Now you get what's going on here? And the most of the shit that they up mad about is not happening. We wouldn't agree with it. That's some shit I wouldn't do.
That's that.
If the border was open for people to run in here, would you like that? Would you agree with it?
Nah, I wouldn't agree.
Like, what the fuck?
Fucking border that's being open.
Exactly. Nah. But people that believe that, though, without the right information, we got the right information to know that's not happening.
Right.
Now you see what I'm saying?
But you know,
of course we wouldn't agree with none of that shit. But if we support Kamala, for example, now we agree with all that. Now you see what I'm saying? Like, you're a person that support kids in a pizza shop now.
Yeah.
So it makes everybody look woke. You support motherfuckers in a jail getting checks changes or some shit. Man, you don't support no shit. Like, what are you talking? Like, you see what I'm saying? It's the wildest shit. They smart at this shit. It's not the bills that's being passed. It's the talking. It's that. You feel me?
But look,
It's the communication part.
look at the vote that they got. The motherfucking the white non-college going uneducated white dude, young white dudes. Them motherfuckers don't do shit on motherfucking on their phones or play on social media, play games and shit. They don't read no motherfucking got apps like a newspaper or a news site or whatever. You know, the younger ones do. I mean, what the college ones do. But the motherfuckers, they easily influenced. And where are they at? They out in the middle of the fucking country, and they don't. If they ever see them up 1, 2, 3 black people a year, that's too many for them. You know, it's some places out there like the Dakotas, Wyoming, ain't no black people out there. It's very few, like what it could be 0.1% or some shit. So it's all white people that don't see black people. And when you go out there and they ain't about, they about what they see on the news in them red areas. So they just, they about Fox News.
All right, for example.
So that's what they're going to believe.
Most of those states are, like you said, white, right? But some of those white states are sympathetic to minorities and immigrants, right?
Yeah.
And some of those states not. Oklahoma, Kansas, shit like that.
Yeah.
So Democrats got to find a way to talk to the same people that's in Oklahoma and Nebraska that's going through the same shit me and you do as normal black people and poor people, right?
Yeah.
And let them know. How do you communicate with those people when all they watch is Fox News? That's what I mean. This is what makes it hard. When those people we talking about only get their news from wherever Trump tell them to get it from.
That's hard.
Because every time you do this, you always be like, where you getting that from, though? They never would explain.
They'll never tell you where they get it from.
Yeah.
Because they got all, they all over the dark web and all these right. These
like, all I be asking, where's this shit at?
You got to go on all these far right sites and shit. And I ain't, fuck that. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time to be looking up what Steve Bannon talking about all the time. Fuck him.
But that's how, that's another thing that the campaign should have done. Not the campaign, but actually Democrat DNC was to know what MAGAs are listening to. And how can you strategize against a opponent like Trump that has a MAGA coat falling behind him if you're not studying the coat itself?
And check this out.
And what are they liking? And why they like him?
And the head of the DNC position is open, and they nominate people like Rahm Emanuel and hell no, and some other guy. But look, whoever they put in charge of the motherfucking DNC need to be a bulldog type motherfucker, a Rottweiler type motherfucker that chew a motherfucker ass up. You got to, the tone has got to be set somewhere. So it starts with the DNC, and y'all got to get some fire out there and get like we was just talking about. Get some. You got to start at the bottom and work this shit way back, because you got to win back lower houses.
Again, we're not political scientists or no shit like that, but we've been doing this long enough to analyze politics, bro. And it's clear that Democrats do everything according to gay rights, according to making sure minorities or lesser groups are protected, right? Mm-hmm. And the other party can care less about that. So when you look at the bigger picture, they done made for example, Democrats pass bills for the poor, pass bills for the vulnerable, pass bills for healthcare for the most masses of people, right? Mm-hmm. What Republicans have done is made you caring for people woke. Like, you don't want transgender people to be discriminated against, so you'll put a bill against to protect them. That's woke.
Yeah.
If you motherfucker have some in schools for a person that's dealing with sexual problems in their head or something, you don't have a person at the school for them to talk to. Nope, that's woke. You feel me? If a woman is transitioning from 12, 13 to a woman and bleeding in the middle of school, you can't have tampons there. That's woke. You understand what I'm saying? So they made you caring about people being a woke activity. So in combat for that is Democrats. What the fuck can you do to combat the fact that you're going to keep caring about these people? I already know that's how it's going to go. How do you explain to them that everything you doing for them benefits them and everything these people want to do for you does not benefit you, no matter what comes out their mouth? You got to cut into that because your bills doesn't. Obviously, people don't care about bills.
Right.
Because they'll tell you right now the economy fucked up and is the best America has ever had. America economy has never been better than it has been today. But they'll tell you they dying. Now you see what I'm saying? What? So it's not the actual facts. It's the talking. It's the how you communicating this shit.
Yeah, you gotta go to them people. And I mean, yeah, I understand you can't personally keep going to everybody every week, you got shit to do, but you gotta have people under you that can go to these people, keep going to them, talking to them, explaining your plan, and you gotta invest down, in the grassroots.
What you think, Godfather?
You're gonna get up in there and get that vote.
You muted. Hey, put your joint on your mic. Put your mic on the what's the name? On the computer. It's not on.
Oh, I was about to say, what the fuck?
But you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not really what the Democrats want to do for people. It's the communication part. Go ahead. You good? Hold up. Are you ready? You see what I'm saying? So if they was to communicate things better, some way, because you got to remember, it's a whole machine of misinformation going against you. So you got to find a way to get the right information to these people. The way you hear it, go on your the settings. Go in the settings and put it on your mic.
Oh yeah. He said that shit.
So we was just talking about overall the bigger picture is we as people that want better for the black culture have to do a better job of communicating this shit to our culture. To be honest with you, our culture was well informed, right? Most of the people that was leaning or going towards a Trump shit was not informed. They ain't really give a fuck. Half of them didn't even vote. There was MAGAs leaning towards Trump, liking Trump shit, talking Trump shit, but didn't vote. So they was almost irrelevant to this shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, go ahead. Unmute. You muted. Unmute yourself.
Not ready yet.
Are you good? Say it again.
No, I'm not hooked up.
All right, but you're good. Go ahead, Tom.
I was just saying, Democratic Party has so much of young talent that's already there, like Jasmine Crockett, Governor Westmore. You got so much talent that's already down there. They just need to pick who they want to stand out. Even Shapiro, he's out there, but they got good talent, young talent that need to start stepping out there now. Start communicating how we talk in this generation. We don't you understand. They talking to college educated people when they talking. They're not talking to everyone else that's below college education.
Okay, so that's what we just talking about. It's like he know how to talk directly to people that's not paying attention, that's not college educated, just don't give a fuck. People just out there. He know how to talk to those people.
Yeah.
And he made it seem like Democrats are the uppity up people looking down to those people. That's the bigger picture.
Yeah.
But see, people familiar with Trump. We didn't watch Trump his whole life for real. Ain't one. It's not another dude that had effect on this country that he that he has.
No.
Become president twice, and we did.
Herbert Hoover came president twice, didn't he?
Grover Cleveland did it.
Cleveland. He was a terrible fucking president. Now you see, it's the messaging, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta have both of them.
Was
like Reagan had the messaging, and he was a terrible president, right? But the messaging, he cleaned the clock of the whole country just by the messaging. Good morning, America, and all that shit.
Yeah.
And Obama cleaned the clock just by messaging. I think half people voted for him didn't know what the fuck he was going to do or didn't give a fuck.
Right. But if you
now Trump, same thing. Half people voted for him, don't give a fuck what he's going to do, didn't care. It's the messaging.
Yeah, it's the way he jumped out there, big bad motherfucker that he may be, and then the whole world is against me. I got all these charges on me, these fake charges, Russia, and all this shit.
True, but it's still working class people that says I voted for him.
But
Hispanic working class people that voted for him that feels that he supposed to do something with the economy.
Yeah, but
where the economy at right now, you can't go no further than 4%.
But
like, how far you can go down? 3.9 is the lowest. It can't even go no further.
But see, that's what both of y'all was saying. And all of us were saying for real, you need to invest in the grassroots. You need to get people that speak the people's language to speak to the people. They know how to speak to college educated people. Okay, cool. Everybody ain't college educated.
Yeah, but they've been talked to.
Yeah.
But everything they've been said to them are lies.
Yeah. You see, it's like this. Trump been cussing since the day he got into the campaign. He been saying all kind of wild shit. As soon as Tim Walz, he was known for saying cuss words and shit like that. It's a big thing. Oh no, you don't talk like that. And dignity. No, he know what appeals to them type of people. Them the type of people he represent in Minnesota. The people we talking about. So he basically speaking a language. I mean, I ain't gotta say you gotta go around cussing like you ain't got good damn sense, but somebody gotta, you gotta talk to me in my language. You gotta know what I'm feeling. And if you want to be a college educated preppy party, that shit not gonna work because you never gonna get working class people. Working class people, hey, Bill Clinton knew how to talk to people. I don't know for who he was talking to.
I'll give you that.
Bill Clinton.
All right.
Hey, them the people you need, the motherfucking Clinton voters. Or people like that, the new Clinton voters.
They swing all around, and they MAGAs.
Yeah, and they got food. Damn.
Because man, once you strike that one thing about politics that something the Democrats got to figure out how they can do this is the guns and the God thing, bro. Those two dynamics alone give them 65 to 70 million votes walking in. Just those two things, just the guns and God.
Mm-hmm.
Then you throw in they don't like gay marriage, they don't like transgender. That's another. It's like they comes in with almost 70 million votes.
Yeah.
Just alone, just with those two stands, no matter who the Republican nominee is, just by the party don't like those three things. They start off with 65 to 70 million people.
I'm thinking here. So Trump got he got about 75 million again.
74, yeah.
Okay,
74.
so right where he used to be. So
that's the problem. He will always be.
But this is why Democrats need to get it together. And as we were saying, straight while the iron's hot. I mean, I hope y'all plotting on something behind the scenes that y'all gonna spring around inauguration or right after he in office. But y'all gotta do something. I can.
You muted. You muted. On here. You might mute it. Go ahead.
You mean?
Yeah.
How did Trump get again?
You don't see Trump getting in.
How many?
Oh, you got 70.
How many votes did Trump get?
74 million.
Huh?
74 million.
Okay, so he got 74 million for 3 straight terms.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we know. That's what I'm saying. That's it.
But hold on. And I told y'all last time I was on this show that the people in Gaza lost him this war. This war in Gaza lost the election. Because if you add those people back in the equation, his share had 81 million people like Biden had. So you mean tell me how many people did she have? Because she didn't win the popular vote either. So if he had 74, she must have 72, 73.
Yeah, she had 73.
10 million people that didn't vote.
75, she made 73.
So that is 10 million people that didn't vote.
And I don't know, she might get closer in the popular vote because they still count
Los
Angeles and all that stuff.
Yeah, I seen somewhere where she was getting close.
She might end up getting
closer. But at the end of the day, that's 10 million votes that's missing.
Oh, you're right. It's still 10 million missing.
Missing.
So it's not, yeah, I was trying to tell him, it's not nothing he did. Those same bigots came out. Yeah. It's that somebody didn't vote for her. And it's probably
the Gaza war what did it. That's what you
on TV. We'll get to that too. They was on TV today on CNN. One of the
asking Biden to do something now.
Exactly. I was
but you told your guys to sit home and sit this election out.
And then they on TV. Biden, do this before you leave. What?
What?
You could have continuing what he was doing, motherfucker. That sounds so crazy, bro.
What you think Netanyahu gonna listen to Biden now, knowing Trump about to come in office?
No,
so you begging Biden to do something is retarded.
Between that, the uncommitted people, and plus the male Puerto Ricans, we'll never let y'all slide. But those uncommitted joints really was on something different. They kept showing up at her shit, booing her at her shit, and blaming her for fucking shit going on in Gaza. That was just all that was false and fucked up for them to do. And at the end, for them to be like, well, we need Biden to do something before Trump come in. Sounds so crazy. Like, that sounds dumb. Obviously, you agree with us. The option was her. Obviously, bruh.
Right.
But you're uncommitted to home. And that's through Detroit, Pennsylvania. Because guess what? There was 2 different messages in Pennsylvania, support the Jews.
Talk about that the other day.
Again, that's 2 different sectors that did not vote for her. That's 10 million people, 10 million votes.
We was talking about the other day how they sent Michigan our voters saying she loved Israel, and sent the other voters saying she hate Israel. In the same fucking state.
Damn.
That's where the misinformation is. What I'm trying to tell y'all is the way they misinform people, like the motherfucking Charlemagne. They had Charlemagne in the ad. It's a misinformed thing, but you can't catch it before the truth come out. Now you see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The shit crazy. You seen that ad where they had Charlemagne in there, and they was talking about gay marriage. What they call it? Gay marriage or no, transgender. And Trump put him in the ads. saying, "Oh, motherfucking Kamala want to protect transgender in jail." Oh, I don't want my money going there. And Trump put that shit in his ad, and they got mad. Bitch ass nigga, you said it. You get mad at Trump for?
Minor.
That's the thing, man. Like, bro, this shit is so over the top, bro. That I don't. All I can say is the people that's so smart. This is an easy fix. You have to communicate with poor people, bro. Not through your bills and the shit you pass, because they don't pay no attention to that. Obviously, because that's the shit that helps you. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta communicate when you do pass that bill. You gotta be like Trump. I did that. Hey, put my name on it. You know what I'm saying? All that wild shit.
Hey, dog.
I did that shit.
That's me.
You can't pass Obamacare and take care of millions of people in healthcare and just act like you ain't do it.
No. I cannot believe how if that shit really true, that the people that voted for him did not know that the Affordable Care Act was Obamacare.
I believe that. Because they've been groomed to hate Obama.
Oh my God.
If a motherfucker telling you
that
Obama is so bad, why would you like a bill that is named Obama?
Right.
Now, let's go back to what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like most of this shit, if it was true, me and you wouldn't like it. Now you see what I'm saying? If it was true, there's no way I would stand a politician having a pizza joint with kids in it getting molested.
No.
Now you see what I'm saying?
No.
This is all that noise is shit that me, you, or the Godfather wouldn't agree with. Like, we wouldn't agree with motherfuckers going to school and coming home a whole nother sex.
No.
Do you agree with that, Godfather?
That wouldn't be cool.
Why would we agree with that? But they make it seem like that's some Democrats agree with. Like, no, nigga, that don't exist. So they mad about shit. I agree with you. I would be mad too if that was happening. But you've been misinformed though, bruh. It's not happening.
He said they're going to school and they come
That's
home.
the key.
They'll come home in the afternoon, a whole nother sex.
We would agree with you if that wild shit was happening. Me personally, would you? Would you be mad if kids were going to school, coming back a whole nother sex? We're going to go one by one. No more soul brother.
I'd be mad.
Would you agree with that? Would you like it?
Nah, I wouldn't like it.
Would you like that if people go to school and come back another sex?
Hell no.
Like, who would like that? But if they make it like we agree with that, of course you ain't going to like the party.
No. The party that...
if Hillary Clinton got people in a pizza joint, why would you like that? Tony, number one soul brother. Now we starting to understand why the maggots get on here and say, "Oh, you one of them that like that wild shit," and we be looking at them like, "What are you talking about?" It's us protecting the vulnerable is what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like
the only thing
you can't protect transgender people because they don't like them. It's clear. Everything is real clear, bro. And it's mad at me that smart people is on TV acting like they don't know what's happening. Yeah, I don't know what happened. How did she lose? Can you explain to me? You got AOC. Hey, my voters, why you vote for me and not her? Like this.
Hey, y'all gotta
get yourself together. We get it.
Yeah,
y'all got sucker punch. Y'all dizzy
go.
right now. We get it. But for y'all to be the politicians supposed to be masterminding shit, y'all tripping right now, bro. Get y'all shit together. Wake y'all asses up. Trump, the Republicans got plans they've been laying down since the 80s, motherfucker.
Right.
Get on board. Get y'all plans together. Fuck wrong with y'all.
Look, y'all gotta get out. Y'all gotta get out in the streets.
Let's get your shit together, bro.
Y'all gotta get out in them streets like y'all Jehovah's Witnesses. Y'all
gotta get out to these people. Y'all
gotta be everywhere.
No, what all right, I'm gonna ask you, Godfather, right? Already I agree that I feel that Kamala should be the lead spokesman from this point on, all the way up until people start announcing they want to be president. I think she with her 72 million, 73 million people that feel sympathetic to her, she should take them in to going up against Trump and his administration as they go. Every step he make, she should come out and say something. Every step he do, put out a commercial, put out an ad, ASAP. Stay campaigning like you running against him, be honest with you. Like he do. Like he will keep running until he win. He will keep running. Even when he lose, he constantly keep running after he lose until the day you say he win. Like the day after the day he lost the last time. Guess what? It was a mass in the Capitol. He never stopped from that point on to say it was rigged. He never stopped campaigning. Right now, it's been how many weeks since he lost? Nobody is continuing this shit. Everybody's letting Republicans take the airwaves. You feel me now, Shorty? You understand what I'm saying, Godfather? It got me aggressive.
My thing is,
I want one person to talk right now. I think it should.
Like I say, they have to restructure. They have to restructure from the bottom. They got talent, and they got visionary people down there. And I think they should start reaching. Like right now, I haven't seen. I still see Jasmine Crockett on shows, popping up on shows as we speak. So that's giving me a clear sign of something right there. You know what I'm saying? Pete Buttigieg, he's getting more. He's getting more speaking time now. So I get what you're saying. Those people continue doing what they're doing, but as far as the next president, somebody that's going to be the president, the person that just ran and got 72, 73 million votes should be the spokesman. Yeah, she's going to be the spokesman, but it's when it's going to be when they identify who they want to be.
Like 18 months from now, where everybody says they running. I know.
Everybody go out there and wing it. Like I say, I see more Jasmine Crockett and Pete Buttigieg doing a lot of stuff more than I see anybody else.
Sure.
Right now, but still, like I said, it's early. But they already starting. They already looking. They're already in the midst because they know without the House and the Senate, they got to fight hard come midterm if there is a midterm to flip all them houses back.
So, what do you think? All right. Me personally, is what I'm saying is, I think Kamala is now the voice of the opposition. I think she is it, and everything through the inauguration on, I think she going to embody what everybody is thinking, and I think she has to be his opposition. I really think she is the one person right now that
that's
can
money
be.
That's money that people ain't got time to spend.
You're the only person.
Say it again.
That's money that people ain't got to spend.
Like
money, like, hey, to throw ads out every time. That's coming from. They got to come from somewhere.
These clowns been doing it. They've been throwing out ads about Biden before he even announced he's running again.
But you got
out a plane and all types of shit before they.
But you got to look at who was on his side. Elon Musk. And not only Elon Musk, you got to look at all these undercover rich people that was on his side. Jerry Jones, all these people that's giving him side money to do this stuff.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
For example, he just read off a motherfucker True Social, whatever the fuck he be tweeting that True Social shit, right? Mm-hmm. He just tweeted out some shit. He's still campaigning now. He won. He just tweeted some shit out about the lady that had our Kamala winning hour. He tweeted yesterday that bitch is a disgrace. She need to be fired. She retired after this. He don't stop
at all.
Now he's short. No, he's short. All he's doing now is showing the ignorance and dumbness. Oh, but he better start doing that. She should be fired. Or she should be fired. He back to entertain people.
But she resigned. She actually resigned yesterday. It says she's not even doing polling no more. This is the most. Yeah. This is the poll that all of the motherfucking main people look toward to every year. She was the poll that everybody knew was the perfect poll to watch. This nigga made her retire. And he's still campaigning after he fucking won. Who talking for Democrats right now? Not a fucking soul.
No, I told y'all. Right now, they in the closet right now. They trying to figure out
election. Any number 18 months from now, we're gonna be running for the Senate and the Congress again.
Yep.
Those people gonna run off whatever the narrative is now. And guess what? Republicans already got the narrative already. See what I'm saying? They're controlling the narrative.
And this and the midterms is
You
all
can't
about
change it
turnout.
with 6 months left when it's time to run now. Biden already old by that time. You feel me? They already set their traps up.
That's why but the thing is, they're not gonna know who's coming this time. Kamala Harris was almost a given.
This bitch ass nigga is literally still campaigning. I think she done blew up on her YouTube, her TikTok. Use them. Use all that shit through these 4 years. Not really 4 years, 18 months. And then say, I'm running again. But with momentum, with you already going back and forth with this nigga for the last 18 months. And you already got 17 million votes, 72 million votes. So you go into the convention, the lead person. 100 people gonna run, but you're gonna win. And you already gonna be at whoever the fuck gonna run after that, you're gonna blow them the fuck out. Whoever that clown can be.
You're gonna be JD Vance.
Who definitely I hope it's him.
Yeah,
she will blow him out. Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She cannot lay off the gas. Now you see what I'm saying? One of the fools can beat her. But she could campaign from now until then.
This is the issue.
Nobody will beat her.
This is going to
Trump ain't even campaign, bro. He didn't even go on the Republican shit. He didn't even go on. Why? Because he never stopped campaigning. The Republican Party was already behind him. She had the Democratic Party behind her. Keep campaigning.
This is why I agree with you on one thing, but she do need to get out there and get her campaign out there if she running again. Because this time she got to do the primary, and then she doing the primary. She's gonna have to debate. This one, I mean, while I agree, I think she should be it.
Like off the break,
nominee,
right?
Yeah, she should be it as far as if she top dog. It is also
if she want to run.
Hey, look, she top dog.
Yeah,
and now it's on somebody to knock her off her perch. If nobody don't, she it. If somebody do, they it. But
I'll tell you now, I wish that would be true. I really do wish that would be true. There's two things I want to say before I go. One, Trump is not running a campaign. Trump is running disinformation to continue the illusion of what's not real.
It's a campaign.
No, but he's not campaigning no more. He's not campaigning. He's making it sink into people like Putin and them do.
Oh.
You see, it's a different concept. He's not campaigning.
All right. Since the election,
now it's brainwashing time.
Since the election,
brainwashing.
All right, the election ended 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. He has already had a speech, 2 speeches. On one, how he gonna take everybody the fuck out of this country. Mm-hmm. Two, on how education about to be turned upside down. Oh, yeah. You know, already had those 2 speeches all the fuck ready.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Everything else, no. The disinformation on TV is all the stuff that I don't know, the bad stuff that you see. Oh, Democrats doing this, Democrats doing this now. He's gonna keep doing this again. Right now he's not campaigning. Right now he's telling you what he's gonna do, what he said he's gonna do. Straight out. It's a
campaign. He done went up and had a speech, 2 speeches. That's campaigning. Posting shit on his shit. That's still campaigning. We'll have a rally in a minute, but it's gonna be January 20th.
That's not campaigning. What he's telling y'all is, hey, I'm going to end the board of education on day 1. I'm letting y'all know this is coming right now. I'm letting you know that, hey, these motherfuckers leaving on day 1. I'm not campaigning no more. This is going to happen. That's what he's telling you. It's not campaigning no more. It's directness.
When he have a speech, you gotta have a speech right then and there, and we need a person for that. I feel like she should be it. He had 2 speeches already. One, when he said he gonna take transgender out of schools. What is that? Now you see what I'm saying? Nobody combated that yet. He had another speech where he said he gonna put the police on people to deport them. Nobody has responded to that yet. Did you hear a response to that?
No.
That's the problem. All that goes flying out in the atmosphere, and Spanish Americans, men, eat that up thinking it's cool. That's the misinformation, bro.
I don't. When I be on certain, I also be on social media. I don't see that. I see people. I see mostly like stuff that's going on. Like, hey, Trump doing, especially Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman has been putting out stuff every single 3 hours. For Kamala Harris, or something that Trump is doing, or Trump said, or something. He said, matter of fact, when Trump picked his whole administration, he said, look at all these people in the administration, all white people. True. Somebody's they talking. They throwing it out there. It's there.
That's a person.
You want to be seen on TV or be exposed, but it's where Trump did it, right? In the social media.
Those people like, think about it. When Trump lost, he was the only person talking for MAGAs and Republicans. If anybody talked, they agree with him. You need the same thing on this side. She should be the spokesman, and everybody agree. Period. We already agree with her anyway, and she's gonna go against whatever he's saying. So everybody get on TV, agree. The same shit. You got to do what he just did. It's real simple. Anytime you can make people talk and spin around racism, you're a bad motherfucker. You can do the same thing on the other side. If you want to save people's lives with health care and motherfuckers getting deported, you should be able to do the same thing. Right?
Democrats can't, because Democrats can't hold that message because Trump run off basically, like I say, educated, uneducated people. Right? You run off of that, you winning all day long. But like I said, he didn't even win nothing because his same base was the same people that voted. So I feel like his message wasn't strong either, because the same people that voted for him last time was the same people that voted for him 3 straight times, 75 million people. He can't get that 75 million people. So we know that there is now 81 million people in this country because of Biden. Where are those people? That's where you need to be finding your message in it. But I told you most of that was the war. So no matter how you sit here and try to digest and try to dissect and try to figure out how this should be talked about from this point on, she lost it because of the war. That's the simple.
But okay, we all agree with that for sure. But from January 20th on, it had to be a strategy, bro. And the strategy had to be somebody got to be on his ass. And
there was a strategy.
It can't be Morgan Freeman and fucking actors. She got 73 million people to vote for her.
I mean, look,
it got to be her.
Right now, I'm not saying she has to be spoken. It got to be her because it's only her. Nobody else. If you want to take on Trump,
you got to do what he did. He took 72 million people with him for 4 years.
You ain't going through all of that shit.
You got to take him with you.
You won't go through with him for nothing. So
out
there with Trump. You got the eye on me.
It's a difference. I understand y'all thinking logic. He, like you say, he carried 74 million people with him for 4 years, right?
He kept on feeding shit.
Listen, 75 million people, the same 75 million people worked for him for 12 years. 75 million people. You're still missing the calculation. Those same 75 million people don't amount to 81 plus million. 81 plus million people that voted for Biden in 2020. That's a 10 million gap. She did not lose this because of messages. Because Trump message was the same. He got the same amount of people voting. Same message, same hate, everything, same amount of people voting.
I was saying from the beginning that she still wins if people like Hispanic men will vote right. If women will vote right. If the people that was in the Democratic Party from the beginning would do what they normally would do, she wins. We get that. Even the uncommitted, they could have done what they done and still could have won if everybody did what they supposed to have been doing normally. But they didn't do normal shit. Hispanic Americans, men didn't do normal. Why? They've been misinformed. And the only way you can keep them informed is you go back at him while he misinforming them. Now you see what I'm saying? When he get up lying, you have to get up with right beside him. Hey, that's a damn lie. And this was gonna happen when he do that dumb shit. Simple. Move on. You is looking forward to after he fuck up and all these steps that he making, just to say on the side, I told you that. And that's what I was trying to tell you. Move on.
So my thing is this. So you think the governor of Arizona, who was supporting Kamala Harris, didn't deliver that message to the Spanish people?
No. I have no clue. I do not believe that the Spanish and Puerto Rican community held their end of the bargain by informing their community like our community was informed. Like you can't find a black woman on this. Like we about to go into a black woman of the week, and it's all black women. And you can't find black women that haven't read Project 2025. Spanish women, not so much. Why is that? Spanish men don't even give a fuck because they're not being communicated. Get like AOCs. She is Spanish or Puerto Rican American. She didn't communicate to them people how serious this shit was. Fat Joe, he comes sing under the end. Hey, I need her to get Kamala to get in. He ain't been talking to his community up until then yet. What's the Bad Bunny bitch ass nigga? He misled his community into this shit, and at the end, say,
That wasn't Bad Bunny. That was Nicki. That was Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny too.
No, but Bad Bunny was on Kamala Harris. That was Nicki who was on stage. And he thought it was a girl. That was Nicki.
All that switching at the end these people did was too fucking late. The switching at the end was crazy. He switched to Kamala after this nigga had a that shit in New York where the motherfucker called everybody the shitholes or whatever the fuck he did.
Yeah.
Oh, now you want to get back on it? Nah, I take that back. I'm not with him. He been racist though. He been bigoted. Why that had to make you change your mind after you made everybody in Puerto Rican community think he was cool at first? Now you coming on tweeting some shit at the 9th hour. It's too fucking late. Like really? What's the other bitch you used to fuck with? P Diddy. J-Lo bitch ass. These are huge in the community, bruh. That bitch knew how serious this was. Don't talk to us. We know. Don't come to our community and talk. Take your motherfucking ass to Puerto Rican community and talk. That's where the fault was at. Do you agree?
I can live with that.
I told y'all from the very beginning.
Oh, do you agree that the leaders, the famous people, the influencers of the Puerto Rican community did not inform those people the way we was informed? Put it like that. Starting from BT on, we was informed.
Yeah, but
yes or no?
They were.
Just the Puerto Rican community alone, the leaders, those people that's famous, those people that's there.
I know. Let me say what I say. A couple weeks ago, we had this conversation, and I told y'all, where are the people that had these major platforms at? Why are they not speaking out? Those were the people I was talking about. Everybody on the major platforms, you know how serious this is. Why y'all when Obama came on scene? Yeah, I know Diddy fucked up right now, but when Obama came on scene, once Diddy stood on stage, boom, everything was electrifying. Once Oprah stood on stage, boom, everything was electrifying. It's like boom, but it's like now all the everybody is hiding out because of Diddy. So they don't want to be step out there on a limb, and they have to protect themselves too because everybody that comes out with Diddy ain't on the good side. So that's why they had to pick and choose who they would have supporting their campaign. But it was too late at the end because J-Lo and them just came out on their own because he said that Puerto Rican stuff on their own. But they was silent because they knew.
You making my point. Like, even when Biden was running, our community was informed. Yeah. It didn't need a black woman for it. But when she got in, we was extra informed. Right? Yeah. Meanwhile, the Puerto Rican and Spanish community, who was informing them? BET is a Black Awards joint, right? What happened in BET Awards? What happened with the BET Awards?
Project 2025 got exposed.
What happened? What happened with BET Awards?
Project 2025 got exposed.
Exactly. And from that point on, black people was informed.
But you missed.
Where was the spot where the Puerto Rican community was informed at?
What?
You can't use BET because they're not speaking Spanish on BET.
What?
Where's they informed at? Who informed them? Early, not late. Early.
Nobody informed them.
That's all I want to know.
But they're listening anyway. One of the problems that with Latino, the Latino men voting Trump is they think they better than us.
I don't agree with that. So I do in a little bit.
By me saying that, I say that because they believe that a lot of shit, if you listen to them, don't apply to them. Well, I'm a hardworking man. I don't have no criminal background. I've been here. True. I got children. There's a lot here. Of that. It don't. True. It don't apply to me. True. So, but that's being misinformed too, right? They've been misinformed. Or
how can you be? My thing is, how can you be misinformed when you see this shit happen when he was in term last time? Kids in cages, people separated from families. How you not misinformed? True. You seen it happen. So again, that's not an excuse.
No. All right, let's say Spanish men for example. Every time they ask one of them, they say, "Man, that economy and the border." That's the misinformed information I'm talking about. The economy is the best it can be, right? It's nothing like flowing over the border like they been saying it is. So that if that's their two main problems, they've been misinformed.
But my thing is this: you came through that border.
We know that.
So at the end of the day, you know what it's like to try to get over here. So again, you cannot use it as an excuse as a Spanish person. Oh, because of the border. No, it just came from over that border. You don't even have. You just became a citizen.
An undocumented person come on CNN and say he don't care if he go back home because the economy is so much in the dumpster that he would just take his family back if he gets sent home.
Okay. And then let him. Then you know what? Then let him go home.
Listen what he's saying though. The economy is so bad. Is it so bad though? Ask yourself.
Let him go home. No, I know it's not bad, but let him go back home. Then he gonna feel it. Since he gonna say that, say go back home. Then.
But he encouraged Trump votes because he feel like the economy is bad. That's being misinformed. That's what I'm trying to tell you. The Hispanic community informs their peoples about reality of reality.
Yeah. But
now you know what I'm saying?
Those people don't focus on stuff like that. All they focus on how they gonna get to where they need to be. You know
so now J-Lo should not right? Fat Joe knows how to get this information to them, right? They get out and say they're Puerto Rican. They should be able to get this information.
But you missing
information to them because I'm connected to Hispanic and Puerto Rican people. Right now, I can tell you where to go to get information to the people that they don't know nothing about politics, bro.
Okay, you that you named in a Diddy party. People that you named in a Diddy party.
Wait.
Exactly. See, you didn't understand what I said at the very beginning. You didn't understand what I said. They had to be careful who they had to pass information out to because they was part of the Diddy party. Because once this come out and start passing out information about being part of the Diddy party, guess what? That's another tag that they put on Kamala Harris. Look, she got people for the Diddy party.
Okay.
She got people for this and that.
Let me try to catch up with you.
You gotta walk through that message and pass on stuff too.
Hold on. So what is you saying is that the Puerto Rican community, the famous people and the people that run shit and influencers could not say nothing because they went to Diddy parties? We know.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Do they listen to it? When Biden was running and when Obama was running, her and P. Diddy was up on stage. They was up there. They was live in effect. Everybody thought they was live in effect.
So let me think.
There's no Diddy. There's a lot of shit going on with Diddy. Everybody's quiet.
I get you with J-Lo. Fat Joe might be a problem too. All right, let's forget those two. Man, those all right, okay, cool.
Bad Bunny, they showed this Bad Bunny. They have the list. I'm quite sure you see the list on Twitter or X. There's a lot of people on that list.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I didn't even think about that, but still, it's still people that
Al Sharpton
that should give it out to the community, bro.
Even Al Sharpton didn't get out to our community.
What?
You saw Al Sharpton how many times? Once or twice.
Don't do that to me, bro.
But when Obama was running, that man was out there speaking blue. He was limited. What he say.
Al Sharpton?
He was limited.
When? During this campaign? Bro, he has a show on Sunday. He's not limited. Trust me.
I saw his show. His show, I understand. He's limited on that. But you see, how many speaking arrangements did he go on? How many ways did he go out? Like he did with Obama and Biden was running. How many times did he stand by her side? How many times was he by Barack Obama's side? How many times was he standing beside Biden's side?
Wait. He was around these people, bro. First of all,
I'm telling you this. I told you all the time about
with Kamala. He also marched with Kamala. They marched somewhere too. Oh, be careful with that. Them two been together for a lot. Kamala and Al Sharpton, they did a lot together. So hold on. Yeah, I get what you're saying though. Overall, but our black leaders told us, bro. We was informed.
We have strong leaders. We have people that did weapon project that put it on BET.
All right, give me the equipment to informing the Hispanic community. Then, like we was informed. How can you inform the Hispanic community? What do you do so they would know about Project 25?
Okay, for one, I didn't know this happened a long time ago when Trump was in office. He put somebody that's appointed over Telemundo works for the Trump administration there. So guess where they getting all the information from? They get all the Trump information. That's the problem. I knew there was going to be a problem there when Telemundo switched over to the Trump side. Telemundo is the Spanish TV all nationwide, worldwide.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Before we go any further, Telemundo is owned by NBC Universal.
I was about to say that.
So the same people that own motherfucking MSNBC and NBC and all that shit, they own right? Telemundo. Mm-hmm. So, and as you pointed out, earlier, the motherfucker that runs that division or runs that is a Trump mega donor.
Yeah.
So read into it.
So, see, that's just me not knowing that knowledge from a couple of years ago. Because I watch Telemundo. Sometimes, my aunt watches Telemundo. Rita, Pamela, and them.
So, on Telemundo, are they being informed? That's my point. Project 2025 was going down black people's throats, bro. Ain't a black person in America ain't know about Project 2025, bro. So just that alone was the Puerto Rican community informed about Project 2025 alone.
But if you got a Trump loyalist in office, the 2020 Project 25 never even hit Telemundo.
Yeah.
So by saying that, and when you got these speakers that don't want to speak up because they're involved in some other illegal things, I've been telling y'all this for a while. Why aren't the same people talking? It's not even about why are these people not talking? They got these major platforms. Why aren't nobody talking? I don't even care. Ray J ain't talking. This simple black people wasn't talking. The simple black people that wasn't talking. Then you got people.
One thing about me and my man right here, we chase MAGAs the whole time. They ain't hiding. We already know the people that they ain't speak, they didn't spoke, who didn't, all that. Those people are well documented. They are the fools that misled our culture for the that went the wrong way that they got to mislead. But it wasn't good. Trying to mislead the black culture was not a good thing to do. It didn't work. You only gonna mislead. You might mislead a couple of knucklehead ass men. But you ain't misleading our culture as a whole.
That's where the effect of what happened with Joe and Mika come in, because now motherfuckers know you better fall in line. And these are main motherfuckers. Stephen A. He don't mind falling in line. Kanye, all these people, Clarence Thomas, Ice Cube, everybody you got on this joint. So
Clarence Thomas gonna retire.
He gonna retire and get replaced with some him and
because we're gonna put two more justices up there that's gonna be fucked up.
About late 30s, early 40s, and for a generation.
Yep.
He gonna put that girl, that Colleen, the lady in Florida who got rid of his Jack Smith, got rid of his case. He gonna put her up there in the damn thing. That's why she did it for him.
I wouldn't be surprised he expand the joint and pack it up some more. The shit that he was saying that she was gonna do.
It's gonna take a damn near 100 years to undo what the fuck he done did.
Oh, we ain't getting out of the Supreme Court thing. That's done.
Yeah.
That's one thing out of him being president. We'll never be able to change. It's done. That's a conservative court until my son died.
That's
done.
That's done. Clarence Thomas gonna roll out and get away with everything he did.
Once we didn't elect Hillary, that started the ball rolling to that being done.
Yeah. Because you let him appoint two justices in it.
He could take out the old ones now and put in young ones. So that's completely done.
Yeah.
And then the ones that's there that's liberal on their way out. So they hope they can hold on until his ass leave. Be honest with you. He could really corner that joint with a whole bunch of bigot maggots in that joint.
But Jackson not going nowhere. The two liberals ain't going nowhere. Especially Jackson, she ain't going nowhere.
That's it. But shorty that was in Montoya, whatever.
She retired now.
On hers. And her health ain't good.
Yeah, she retired now.
Her.
And
because she wanted to leave a thing a year ago.
And she retires now, and then Biden can appoint somebody in before Trump become president.
But Democrats never do stuff like that.
Nah, when they
Republican, they would have done.
When they did Obama like that, it was over. They're gonna try it again.
The thing is, it's been talked about. Man, I don't know what's taking so long. It's being talked about. Everybody says she should retire now.
Yeah, but Biden packing the.
If she retired right now, Republicans will hold that thing up, and Trump will be putting that person in.
We can't because we still hold the House, the Senate.
Before
this was
they actually held it up for a year last time. You talking about 2 months? They can do that.
That's because they had the Senate. We got the Senate right now.
But
the Senate held it up that long.
Biden using the Senate right now because he can't do shit about the Supreme Court, but he's packing the lower courts. Everything will automatically go to the Supreme Court. Shit take years to get to the Supreme Court. So
some stuff they can run straight up that.
Yeah, I mean, some shit they can. That's any court. But for
example, if he want some shit to ban transgender rights or in bathrooms or some shit, for example, they can run it up tomorrow. As soon as he be president, they can run it up. That'd be a law tomorrow.
Yeah, but a lot of shit take time to get there. So
most of his biggest shit he can do the day he be sworn in. Trust me. Most of his racist shit.
Oh, the biggest shit.
The Muslim ban can do that shit. Shit can happen right then and there. Deporting people. All that shit can happen the day he walks in.
So if he doing what he say he gonna do, and how this motherfucker said, he said it today, or yesterday, that he will declare a national emergency on immigration and use the military to get them people.
He said that I was gonna get into that.
Yeah,
he said that the other day that he's gonna use military. Go back to 1790.
People got to understand this much. You got to deal with it. You got to deal with it.
All right, look.
For 2 years.
Look, man, this motherfucker.
He don't give a fuck who.
It's gonna be longer than
them 2 years. So he gonna push everything. The bulk and the most fucked up shit they pushing through in the first 2 years because they guaranteed that much time. If they get
18. That's why I said 18 months of hell is about to come.
If the month,
and we hoping that he can't reach black people by the time he get out. You know what I'm saying? Like he just don't have enough time to fuck us up. You know what I'm saying? It's like he gonna work on a lot of shit before he get to us. But trust me, immigration ASAP, Muslim ASAP. Come on,
but
no.
Project 2025, like what is like 60% of shit like that or more.
Oh, the school close. I mean, education. That's
implemented in the first 6 months of the administration.
Yeah, but most of that
shit
stuff
coming fast. Or they're going to
like the stop and frisk stuff is going to take way longer than the first 100 days. That's going to have to go through courts and stuff. Like the stop and frisk he want to bring back and have police have immunity and all that shit. That's going to take longer than 100 days, bro. So the stuff that he can do is the mass deportations ASAP. He can do a motherfucking Muslim man ASAP. He can do an emergency thing. We had the police go in our neighborhoods ASAP. So 3 things he can really fuck us up on without nobody voting, helping him do shit. He could just be a racist pig on those 3 things. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as the motherfucking him deporting people, right? Look, I be on this podcast going against shit that fits my values, bro. Be honest with you, right? And then some of this shit be going over people's heads. It be some old minor shit. And debating people about this shit is getting to the point where it's really irking me, bro. Because a lot of this stuff really touch home with me, right?
Yeah.
Like when a motherfucker tell me, man, fuck them. They just go get out of the country then. Like what? Like, first of all, my motherfucking son mother is in between documented and undocumented status, whatever the fuck that is. She's still in the process of that. So I don't know how that would end. You feel me? I got people in my family that's tangled up in most of this stuff. So I don't really know what depths he will go into what he doing, be honest with you. Yeah. So that alone fucks me up, be honest with you, on all angles of my family. So it ain't like I'm sitting here sympathetic to immigrants or sympathetic to whatever the fuck just because, right? Most of these topics that I have issues with be issues that directly impacts my fucking family, bro. ASAP. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how far this thing he doing will go and how far will it reach into my family. That's something that I'm not sure of and not clear on how that's going to go, be honest with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? So me just voting the other way was just not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's just he about to do something that's real catastrophic to a lot of families. And I'm not sure if it's going to touch mine or not. Then on top of that, the other things you want to do with the stop and frisk, let police do what the fuck they want. All that stuff would touch me too. I have a son growing up, 13 years old. We talking 4 years from now, he's 16, 17 in a world where police got immunity. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? So most of this shit hits me directly, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like things that will put my future in jeopardy, things that my life will be in jeopardy. You feel me? My son, my girl, his mother, things, his uncle, his aunt, his cousins, things you never know. What is he doing with this? When that motherfucker get up there and say, well, just families just go with him then. That shit is crazy. Like, what the fuck you mean? Well, I ain't gonna split families up. I'm just gonna put them all out. What does it mean then? Are you talking about Americans have to go out with them? Like, to me, I don't know what they talking about. Be honest with you. And all that shit touches me. So I get on this podcast. I debate a lot of shit. I do a lot of shit as far as politics, but most of this shit is really directly touching me. Directly. Be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why some of this shit I be emotional about. You know what I'm saying? And then be looking at people and when they be misinformed, that throws me off, bro. It's like, bro, you can't be making bad decisions on shit that's going to affect a lot of people's lives right now, bro. Like, I wouldn't care. Be honest with you, I would still care if I wasn't directly tangled up in immigration. If I wasn't directly tangled up in if police have immunity, you know what I'm saying? I still would care. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how you combat motherfuckers that just don't care in this politic world. You feel me? Like, if a motherfucker don't give a fuck about a person's family getting split up and shit, a motherfucker don't give a fuck about a kid getting shot by police, A motherfucker don't give a fuck about none of that. It's like, or a fucker going into school, shooting up a whole school. It's like, bro,
No.
what do you do about that, bro? And most of this shit is emotional to me because most of the shit has touched me. When I be in this joint talking about the gun violence, I've been shot. I feel like I ain't supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? That's what the doctor told me when I went in the hospital, when I woke up. So to me, most of this shit is directly an impact. When you talk about insulin, that's my parents. Me, I don't know. I might need insulin one day. You feel me? Like,
I'll take it now.
most of this shit is a direct impact. I get on this podcast and talk like some of this shit don't bother me, but it do, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once this nigga got elected, it's not something that's just simple. Black women around our country has been suffering through this election that he won. I think there is the most impacted people in this election because they feel like they really has been betrayed.
I mean,
And that's why this week, go ahead.
You got a lot of people out there who did let the greater good just zoom right past them. Sometimes you got to do what the fuck you got to do for the greater good. What Kamala Harris was proposing, what she wanted to do, and the way direction she wanted to take the country, you know, whether you like it or not, and you like it or not, but she was doing what she was doing for the greater good because, you know, she was inclusive of everybody. Versus another party where it's what's good to some, because they don't lie to the people. We just want your vote, you know.
No.
And you run
That's a
vote
problem.
get the fuck
How
out.
can you? How do you when somebody run with? I don't give a fuck about you. For real, bro. I just want your vote. Other person.
I told y'all last time that she needs to stop focusing on just the blue wall or just the Sun Belt, easiest path. Focus, get into those Oklahoma communities. Get into those deep side Kansas communities where they really when they don't have no education. That's where you need to get it. Because you see that no matter where Trump got automatically a lead, Republicans got automatically a lead off the break when it comes to the electoral college. Democrats are fighting from the start.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's automatic. Yeah.
So your messaging need to be not just in the same areas. You need to get in those red states. That's how your man won. See, when they won Montana, when they had that Montana seat up there 4 years ago, they should have kept messaging it. They should have kept messaging. Then he wouldn't have had a hard. Then he wouldn't have got his ass whipped this time.
But how can you go in those certain states, like you just said, when everybody look at you as a devil or a motherfucker that have kids in a pizza shop and shit like that, bruh? Like you gotta cut the misinformation first before you present them with what you want to. Hold on. If they looking at you as a person that hibernate kids, bruh, think about this for a minute. Anything you say after that is irrelevant. You hibernating kids in a pizza shop. What can you tell me after that? You's a devil, bruh. You's a piece of shit ass human being. Now you see what I'm saying? Now you going in these Kansas and whatever you say is Oklahoma and shit, and these people believe that first. So now you gotta make them not believe that shit first. Now you with me? No. So it's not just you going in there and telling them your plans. They already believe some wild shit about you.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta go. You gotta start.
How you get over that?
Okay, easy. The same way that Democrat got into the Montana governor spot. How did he get that spot? And then from then they took his message in Montana and spread it throughout Montana. Because that's what got him the seat.
Was he woke?
But I don't see. No, because he didn't support Kamala Harris during her campaign. He didn't even do none of that because he had to separate himself from the campaign.
He just admitted it. If you support Kamala, you support kids in a pizza shop.
Yeah, but you're still missing it.
Transgenders. I mean, your child going to school and a lunch break coming home a man.
Yeah, that's
but you're still missing out. I'm telling you.
That though, bro.
But you're missing out. You see that.
So you can't go talk to somebody that believe you do that first.
Okay, evidently, listen, those people that put him in that seat, the governor seat in Montana, for a reason.
He disavowed.
Listen. They put that man in that. They put a Democrat in the governor seat in Montana for the first time in history, right? What was his messaging?
I'm not a Democrat.
Stop. That's what I'm saying. Democrats should took when he won that election and used that messaging for that 4 years.
I'm not a Democrat.
Huh?
He ran off not being a Democrat or some shit.
No, he was a Democrat on the way.
Some dumb shit.
Huh?
Right? He didn't run as he's a Democrat. Bruh, you don't understand. When you go in these states, the label of Democrat is soiled. You's a child molester. You get it? You's a fucking gay rights lover. You's a fucking transgender pleaser.
That's why you.
Do you understand that?
That's why.
So you can't go in and say, I'm gonna give you $6,000 for your child tax credit. They don't hear that from a devil.
Rabbit. I'm not telling you about I'm talking when he first won that seat 4 years ago, right? The message he used to win that seat was the message that he should have been pushing for 4 years to keep his seat. The Democrats should have used some of that messaging to push from that Montana on down to try to get them educated to what's going on. Because evidently, for him to get that seat, it was something that messages that he got to win that seat in Montana 4 years ago.
First of all, you're a Democrat. You can't run Minnesota politics in a national election because then you really. Now you see what I'm saying?
No,
a national campaign is not that simple. It's take say, hey, you see what he did there? Nope. Because once you go nationally, you get the backlash of people that don't agree with that bullshit.
No, you still I understand what you're saying, but you're still not listening to what I'm saying. Understand what I'm saying? When he won 4 years ago, take that messaging that he used to win in Montana and try to start using your messaging now to start bringing that side to light to the truth of what's going on in the world.
What you're saying? Use his message, but you got to realize.
I'm not saying on a national. I'm not saying on a national platform. I'm saying in that area. Okay, you won Montana. What message did you use to win Montana? I need you to take that message, spread it throughout for these next 4 years. Throughout all, just pass your message on. Because evidently you did something over here that was never possible to win in Montana as a Democrat.
All right, let me explain you why that happens. Let's say he in Montana, he won. He avoided everything that Kamala ran on and was on the opposite of, saying he's still a Democrat. I support her, but I don't agree with the stuff he running. She's saying she done that. They bring some shit up to him. I don't agree with that. So the whole time he running with, he don't agree with Democrats, but he a Democrat, which goes to now they can talk to him because he's not the devil with the kids in the pizza shop, bruh.
Yes, he said now he can hear what they need. That he could okay.
He don't like them either. He's saying he don't agree with Kamala. He don't like Kamala. He don't do what the party like. So to them, okay, good. You're not one of those people with the pieces.
Okay.
Shop there.
So my thing is use that message too, and still tell and put the truth out of what's going on.
It's hard to put you can't say that first.
See, no, so you got Trump on the airways. Trump don't go to them cities either. Trump don't go to them counties. Trump don't do nothing.
But
he own the airways. He own the airways.
Though, right?
Huh?
They think you're a devil, though, right? Anybody that's Democratic, that to them is devils.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
That's why they lost, bro. They have this whole persona of Democrats back dumb shit, like straws, paper straws, like gay rights, which we all agree are right things to do. But to them, they bought it up as woke bullshit, bro.
It all gonna come down to this.
You ain't paying attention to that bigger picture.
This is what it's gonna come down.
Gender rights? Oh, hell no, that's some woke shit. Don't tell me that shit. That's a Democrat woke shit. That's a losing message if you on the side of a Democrat that's in this woke shit. that's defending gay rights like you should. That's defending transgender people like you should. it's defending motherfucking Chinese people doing the motherfucking pandemic like you should, but you woke once you do those things. And you going in a county that feels like you woke and you doing transgender shit and you doing shit in pizza parlors. I don't vote for you. Get out of here. You're a disgusting motherfucking Biden person. So you can't tell them I'm gonna give you $6,000 in tax credit because they don't like you as a human being.
What?
Now you get it.
This is what the
Off that like that.
I understand it. It's not that you offer them that same thing. It's that you telling them the truth about what's going on. Because here, evidently,
how
you got to be out there. The message that I say, it's a message.
Following me on this one. Is he following me?
I think
if you can't tell them that, if they think you a evil person, they ain't gonna listen to none of that shit.
But it's gonna go
at all. That's how he keep winning because anybody that agree with Kamala or anybody else are devils because you like transgender or you walk around with the flag. Listen to these people. They tell you what it is. If you black, minority, immigrant, you woke.
It's got to come. All going to come back to Democrats is going to have to start investing in those communities. You're gonna have to invest in the politicians in those communities. You got to visit them every once in a while. You got to get to know them. No, I mean, they got to get to know you, and then they got to be. You got to be able to trust the motherfucker politicians that there when they endorse you. So you got to invest in that shit, or and you gonna
because I don't care how you look at it.
A few votes here and there. You know what I'm saying? You just got to build it up. You just got to.
That's what I'm saying right there.
I get it.
And what I'm saying, though, they are not talking to you or listening to you because you're a devil.
Because you got to you can't talk to the parents.
You have to stop that misinformation before you can tell them the good information, bro.
Yeah, no, but you got
to stop the information.
You can't do my average. You have to go in there.
Hold on. If they believe you got kids in a pizza shop, bro, nothing else matters. You molesting kids in a pizza shop? What make you think you can come tell me about a $6,000 tax credit now?
You're still combining the two, and I'm not combining the two.
So you saying go in there and talk to a devil, an evil person, a piece of shit as a human being. That's how they look at a Democrat for supporting gay rights, homophobic shit, and what's happening? It's a bigger picture.
You say this, man. You think there's no Democrats in those states at all? You think there's no low-ranking Democrats that hold seats in those states at all?
Say it again.
Do you think there's no Democrats that hold low-ranking seats in those states, those red states? You think there's not one black person or not one Democrat that holds seats in those states?
But it's some. It's not enough to make a
That's the thing. It's a start. At first it was zero. Now you're getting blue in there. Some blue in there. So the message is coming from somewhere. So it's you got to find out what you need to talk.
Did you see that map?
Oh, this motherfucker got to be.
No, if you go into the districts, into the districts, I'm talking about like the district, start in the district level. If you say the board level, they are blue. They are some blue in there. There are some blue in there. So if from something that was so red that you couldn't get a seat at all, now you have some blue seats in there.
I get what you're saying.
So you have to start messaging.
The map is more red than anything at this point, right? If you go into districts, she lost ground on districts in New York, Chicago.
Yeah, I told you.
Democrats outright.
I told you she got.
Y'all not understand what I'm saying?
No. You had that girl on that podcast and talking about Chicago. That was from Chicago at that time. Mm-hmm. And we told you I told you Chicago was going to lose a lot of seats because the Democrats ain't doing right in it. They walking in there telling you I got a MAGA shirt on, and because it's what's going with this one is not different. This one is not different. Maybe another state.
What they doing on TV. You saying what everybody's saying now? Well, Democrats not doing what they're supposed to do. They ain't doing right. But all of their bills has been passed lately is for the middle class, for poor, for minorities. Everything they done. So it's not, they're not doing anything. That's not even true. It's
but you saying bills. But you saying bills. Have you been inside of Chicago?
Bro, are you serious right now?
Yes. You saying bills. We understand the bills. Okay, exactly. We understand bills. But it's not about the bills.
What?
And you can see right now, this election was not about bills.
Go ahead.
This election was not about bills.
What was it about?
In Chicago, it's about what you doing for us and our fucking kids. And the Democrats think they look like, what the fuck is we talking about?
Yeah, in Chicago,
Chicago is a different monster. The girl told you that we said we had that girl on this podcast that was from Chicago. It was talking about her district, and I said to sit there and verify to you that what she's saying is actually true.
Yeah,
Chicago is a different monster. I knew she's gonna lose ground in Chicago. I've been following Chicago for 3 years.
I don't think you even paid. All right, Chicago. They still misinformed. They're not. All right. Let's say. All right, hold on. Hold on. You saying Chicago saying, all right, they fucked up. Democrats always ain't do what they supposed to do. All right. What the fuck is it they supposed to do then? They pass bills for minorities. They pass bills for poor. They pass bills for the middle class. They pass bills for working people. They even walk on picket signs. So for you to turn around and agree with the other people saying that dumb shit sounds crazy.
No.
It's a messaging problem. It's not what you're doing because you're doing what you're supposed to do for these people. Okay, they don't do it.
Okay, Rabbit. So listen. So you write a bill out. The federal government funds your city the money to take care of this fucking stuff, right? But the money is not going to the stuff that needs to be going to. It's going to other places. Okay.
For example, black unemployment is the lowest in been in history. That's right. Even in Chicago.
You talk nationwide. You talk. This is nationwide.
Bills that pass that call right.
That go into your city, bro.
Bro, what is different? Unemployment for black people is 4%. Would it need to be one?
Rabbits. No, we're not talking about that. I'm not talking about nationwide. I understand what you're saying. All that the economy is at its best. The economy is at its best.
You talking about people that are going off information that's false.
Rabbit, stop for me for a second, Rabbit.
It's just the bottom line.
Listen to me for a second. I don't care how many bills you pass, right? It's not saying this election was not about bills for Chicago.
What else can they do? Listen.
The bills were passed, the money was disseminated, but where's the money? In the city. Our money, we see our governor putting our money in our city. We see the governor doing this. Just because the bill is passed and the money was disseminated, don't mean the money is going to where it needs to be. That's what the problem is in Chicago. It's
what different nationally though with the president. Nothing.
But that's why he won Chicago, but he lost ground on seats at the lower level. That's what you're missing. That's how she lost that. The money is there. The money was given to Chicago, but it wasn't put in their communities, like how our governor put it in our community.
I don't.
So it's a difference. Why she lost seats in Chicago? I've been following Chicago for a long time.
So, okay. Right now, the unemployment for Black Americans is at 4%. At 3.9% be exact, right? How low the unemployment can go to like
it's not about unemployment. It's still
to anything that goes to facts. So that means people are being misled. For them to be mad at something that's not happening. Now you understand what I'm saying? It is not happening. The economy is not fucking black people up. It's not in the tubes. It's not holding nobody back. Those are the facts.
So I understand.
Like, the government hold me back. Those immigrants is fucking me up, taking my jobs. All those are being fed off lies.
That wasn't the message That wasn't the message they was talking to their Congress people about. That wasn't the message they was passing on to their representatives. They said the representatives
That's not true.
into the community.
That was from Chicago that day started off talking about the border. Oh, they talking our jobs. Those Spanish people come over taking our jobs.
And we shut her down. We made her look up some shit.
Lies. Are you listening?
Yeah.
They fed lies that they going off. Now you want somebody to come in and say, "Hey, I won't give you $6,000," but they gonna look at you like, "Motherfucker, you open the border up. You got kids in a pizza shop. I'm not listening to you." They've been fed lies that they going off of course they're not gonna like the Democrat. Of course they're gonna be like, Democrats ain't do shit right for us.
Yeah, but you can't give it up.
Of course.
You still got, even though you starting from behind, you still gotta go up in there, because if you could change one mind, you could change two, and so on.
No,
so
all
on,
I'm
so
saying
on.
is you got two layers here.
Yeah.
You gotta give them information, but you got disinformation to bullshit first.
You gotta go in there.
If you can't get past that first line, you fucked.
You gotta go in there and basically debrief them people.
Now that's the word. You actually gotta tell them everything you've been thinking so far is a lie.
Yeah, you
now once we get past that, now I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
But that's
a lot.
That's what comes back to what I'm saying. They gotta invest in the motherfucking community.
And what I'm asking you two is, how do we cut off the lie first, so we could just go directly in, then tell them what we're gonna do? That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all want to make lies being told.
No. How we been telling you is you can't, because one day everybody is on internet. So if you want our message to get out, you got to put it on a social media platform. You have a platform, and the people that have the platforms don't put it out. Okay, so I've been saying that from day one. You want to cut through the lies and misinformation? That's what a lot of misinformation is on platforms. And then when you go from platforms,
all right. So I can tell you. I tell you.
Now,
how did Marion Barry become the mayor for life out here? That no matter what,
money in the city.
Yes.
Everything he did was for the city. All the money that we was giving, he put in the city.
That's right. He went.
He doing his own on the side, whatever he did on the side.
In the community,
came back. Money in the city. Yeah. What about our kids? Kids had so much of youth jobs, things like that.
Now I say that to say a politician like a Marion Barry know how to take it to the people. He knew he would never lose as long as he took care of Southeast, Northeast. And, he knew what he had to do, and he took care of people. He invested in them people, and the people were loyal to him no matter what he got caught up in. And that's what what Democrats need to.
All right,
people out there,
for example,
that invest
so y'all can get it
in the community. That talk to the people, so that the people see them, the people get to know them, the people interact with them, so that when they say, well, look, I know y'all going one way or whatever, but this Kamala Harris, she got some good plans, and listen to it. Listen to them. They need people out there on the grassroots that the voters trust, until they get that out there where they can swing elections. Like, everybody knows Trump. Everybody knows everything about Trump. So whatever side of the fence you stand with Trump, you can bet Trump going to do what Trump going to do. And
I think
you need politicians that like that.
Even if politicians that can talk to people, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you got a barrier, Marion Barry ain't have no barrier in front of him. Like, it wasn't a lie barrier in front of him. Like, people weren't saying he was in the closet fucking transvestites, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't a story told like that first, where he go in and talk to people, and people are like, oh no, man, you like transvestites. Get the fuck away from him. He didn't get a chance to tell him what the fuck he want to do.
Well,
that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. It's a hurdle first before you can get to the Marion Barry coming to people doing all this shit.
And it's the same way with Bill Clinton, because all the shit Bill Clinton did went through. What did he do? He took care of the people. He went to the people. He talked to the people, and he had people like, they say, well, they got the Clinton people. Clinton people was out there to talk to the people. So, people trusted the Clinton people. So, when Bill was caught up in all this other shit,
okay,
Bill just went to work.
For example.
Yeah.
Bill had a lie he had to get. Here's a wall of lie he had to get over before he could talk to people.
Yeah.
Now you see what I'm saying? It's a lie sitting there first.
Yeah.
You gotta disinfuse that first before you can even talk to the person.
Oh, I agree.
If a person feel like you molesting kids, what made you think he want to listen to what you want to do in the government, bro?
Yeah. Look.
Now you see what I'm saying? If that person feel like you funding transgender people for just to be fucking funding them so they can have a party,
that's why
they're gonna look at you crazy.
You gotta invest in the grassroots in these areas like that, because like you said, I agree. You can't go straight up in there with policy. Boom. You got to go up in there and you got to know where you at. You got the motherfucker, and the people got to get to know you where you can sit down and trust talking to you, or they're gonna talk where you can engage with the people. Maybe it'll start off in the back and forth, but you know what I'm saying?
There's gonna be a level of that's not true.
Right.
Like,
so you gotta
debrief these people.
So you gotta be, when they say, well, we know that in Washington, D.C., they got a pizza parlor and where they were molesting young kids at. And you gotta be somebody out there that they trust, that they know wouldn't lie to them. Say, Sarah Mano. Like John McCain did when the lady was like, he's an Arab, and he was like, no, he's not that. He's a decent man who I happen to have fundamental differences with.
Exactly. He went over, he got past the lies. Yeah. Now you see what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
Now you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now it's so hard for Democrats because they're not combating them. They just letting them go.
Yeah. But at some point, somebody gonna get tired of that bullshit. And that motherfucker gonna let loose on every. It hasn't happened yet, but I think that's when shit gonna get really real. Somebody within this party is gonna go off in public and gonna have a meltdown and just cuss everybody out. They're gonna start with Pelosi and I'm telling you,
like, she didn't have enough time, but they gotta start like having huge, like not podcasts, like town hall joints where they take one topic and just dissect the joint. I want her to do it. I want her to do it for the next 18 months. I want her to do shit like that. Like, break down that lie wall. Yeah. Get into it. Start breaking it down and dissecting it, bro. Because you're not going to win if this lies and all these lies continue over for the next 2 years. It's going to run into another election and let them win.
She was in a lot of rural areas during this campaign because she had to try to get some votes from him, but she was in a lot of rural areas, so she got to be, if she want a head start, she got to get back out there,
start from the rural areas,
and go back in them rural areas now,
start from the beginning,
and say, because especially since a lot of Trump voters is kind of having second thoughts about who they voted for. So you can go in there now and make headway, and you just say, look, I know we lost or whatever, but I still believe in my direction for the country. As I told you, we wanted to protect the Affordable Care Act, and y'all know that Obamacare. We wanted to do that, and we wasn't about just having the military put American citizens out of the country. So you can go in there now. Or maybe the strategy is to wait till it happen, and then bam, bum rush them areas. Be like, but see, that won't work too, because if you go in there with a "I told you so," you can't go with a "I told you so" attitude. You got to go in there and be like, look, we lost, but we think our direction is better, and hey, we'll be back to talk to you some more.
And then next time they got to run more on bluffs more. Like Trump do a lot of bluffs and shit. Like they want Medicare for all, right? But they only got to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, when she be like, I just want to span it. No, go all the way out. Say I want everybody to have health care by the time I end my motherfucking administration. Everybody in America will have health care. Period. Leave it like that. Like that's how Trump do. He make these broad joints.
Yeah.
You feel me now?
Yeah.
Democrats got to start doing those broad joints where
that's
my
problem with the party right now.
Then we get
look, the party, the message needs to be broad.
It's the message
because the party is broad. The message needs to be a message. Democrats try to get too complicated. They make it too complicated. And the thing about Trump is Trump makes it simple. That's why uneducated white men flock to him.
You're right, right.
And and Latino men that thought they was close to being the next thing to being young educated white men because of their skin tone. Mm-hmm. You fucked around and found out. But whatever go down, we just in for a fucked up, funky ass time. This shit gonna get ugly. Oh, it has the potential to get ugly.
We pretty much got an idea on what has to be done from this point on. You have to attack the lies. You cannot start another campaign in the motherfucking midterms or the next president joint with all these lies still festering, bro. You got to attack these joints down and dig into these lies ASAP.
And look, Democrats,
you got to make
y'all can't get out there. Y'all can't get out there. If y'all going to use this "I told you so" strategy, y'all got to be careful with that shit because you'll turn people off with that. Run around, I told you so. I told you so. People don't want to hear. People don't want to hear that. They'll deal with it in the beginning, but at some point, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to hear that shit. So you gotta, you gotta be cool and finesse them. The message, like, this is something different. Maybe next time you try something different, but it's gonna be tricky.
They got beat that nigga up like he did them.
Yeah, but you beat him
the whole time. They was
out of him.
Then I think the time he got sworn in Biden, he had this fool on his ear, on his right side of his ear, the whole fucking time he ran for he was president.
Yeah.
And I think somebody need to do him like that.
I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have nothing against that.
How you fuck Biden whole president up with a fool in his ear all the whole time? Like, how can he even president like that? That shit bullshit. Then you got this nigga talking to Putin, all these wild. I'm president, bro. Sit the fuck down. You're not even supposed to be doing anything now. You know what I'm saying? This nigga still campaigning, still calling Putin while I'm president. Why you doing all that? Boy, you need to do somebody on when this motherfucker sworn in. Somebody need to be beside him. Like, nope, you's a piece of shit, nigga. Nope, that's an asshole move you doing. Everybody got to do that with him. And in Senate and Congress, block it all.
Yeah,
stay on the same page, bro.
They is motherfucking feeling it.
Stay on that same page for sure.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. A place where Democrats had to go and try to get them, get the message out and talk to the people, because a lot of working class people do watch MSNBC or did, and we gonna see how this shit gonna turn out with this morning joke.
And we should do the same thing. Start pulling off this. If you black, get off Twitter. Fuck them.
Yeah. No.
Stop doing what these MAGA motherfuckers doing. Stop making these niggas like they did Budweiser. Make these bitch niggas hurt like fuck them. No. Stop paying for shit. Stop backing out of shit like these bitch niggas do. They do that shit and make shit move. Make niggas scared. So we should do that shit on our side. Fuck y'all. We ain't buying that no more.
This the deal though, because the motherfucking mainstream media is now showing you they don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about ratings, or they don't give a fuck about the truth.
Not yet now.
Yeah.
At least NBC and CNN, we haven't seen yet how far they're gonna go. But far as the host on MSNBC, they're already showing where they going.
They already went. Well, CNN already showed where they was going when they wouldn't allow when they agreed to not fact check Trump at the debate.
Yeah, and then the host sucked his dick.
Yeah, so that's we already know how far they going. They going way far. And now that they done put Joe and Mika in check, and
that's it.
And gonna try to turn.
There's no opposition left. Once you bring them in and suck his dick, that's it.
So y'all have to look.
I think we the only opposition.
The problem with the messenger. The problem with you talk about
politics, bro.
But the problem you talk about with the messenger issue is this: you can't.
It's messaging.
You can't. The messaging is that you can't compete with the Republicans with getting their message out. They dominate everything.
So the bottom line of this thing that me and my man been trying to tell y'all is it's not the policies that's hurting us as a Democratic leaning party. It is your messaging. It's like grandma is making all the cakes, but grandpa taking the what's the name for it? Acting like he cooked them.
He's taking all the credit.
Exactly. And the whole time grandma do that, you know? And I just want everybody, we're going to be here, right? It looks like we're going to be the last bit of opposition here. That's fucking left. The rest of these bitch ass niggas is sucking the orange demon dick or just being too scared to even talk about it no more. And then most of these people was not political podcasters from the beginning. They just sucking his dick.
That's what I'm getting at anyway. It's like, y'all got to start somewhere. Y'all better start getting that. You know, fuck it. I'll be a cheap shield. Yeah, podcasters like us. That's gonna help push the message out there and help the message grow. You know, as long as you're telling the truth, you know, you put my motherfucking credibility on the line. Fuck it. You know, but anyway, so you got to start somewhere to build that media, what they call it, a media ecosystem. So,
bro, we've been on this joint. One thing we don't do, we don't go out and do fake videos or fake pay for people or none of that shit.
No.
Anybody who subscribe to us, we appreciate y'all a whole lot, and that's all we want. It's authentic subscribers and people that fuck with us because of us. Yeah. So we're not a motherfucking natural YouTubers. So get used to us from now on, though, and help us out. If y'all suggest, we had a lot of motherfucking messages saying y'all should do this, y'all should do that. Suggest some shit to us. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying, dog? We just want to be a part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? From the streets, we just want to be part of this shit.
Yeah, you know,
Black convo.
When I first started doing this, it was something to do with, you know, we ain't really try to be out there like the big boys. But after this election, you know what I'm saying, shit changed, and somebody got to be out there because there's a lot of people that quit. There's a lot of people that they didn't put their heart and soul in it, and they got to recover or whatever. But it's some of us, you know. Now, you know, I think I take it a little bit more serious than I did at first because we in serious fucking times and shit, you know, even though you didn't listen to a lot of the shit I said.
It's about to be rocky roads for the next 4 years. And trust me, it was a lot of thought process, but we done came to the conclusion that it's more important now than it was before. So we're going to be here. Hey, bro, trust me, bro. We just here, man. We're going to give y'all the information the way we see it and hear it. You know what I'm saying, dog? Y'all can take it from there. Y'all want to listen to motherfucking Mikas and Joes and the motherfuckers that switch all over the place. That's on y'all.
You know what I'm saying?
But we going to bring y'all that shit directly, raw, uncut. And that's how this is going to be, bro. We're going to give y'all opinions from the streets. You know what I'm saying, dog?
You know.
And we just hope y'all support us and just help us out on this shit. We try to get to 500 subscribers for the new year. Just help us out on small shit like that. We ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? We ain't Don Lemon to come off the CNN and start getting all the views and shit. That's
we just we want to push this thing.
But we
gonna do it. We gonna push it because it need to be told.
So you gonna get more content.
So hit that like,
and we just need y'all to help
subscribe,
us out.
Follow.
That's it.
Check us out on we on like every social media, and we're gonna pop up in some whole new places, you know.
And if you gotta disagree with us, y'all always open to come on this joint and talk, because we down for the black debate at all times. You know what I'm saying? That's why we here to inform our culture, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, dog? And we got a tough 4 years to go, and we strapped up and ready to go, motherfuckers. And it's just that. You know what I'm saying, dog? You got something to say we get out of here?
Nah, I'm cool. Y'all
talking about politics coming from a view of the streets, you know what I'm saying, dog? We're not coming from professional view. We're not lawyers, none of that shit that's on TV, you know what I'm saying? We come straight from the hood. We the hood people.